Hello, today I am responding to Christian YouTuber 2's video, Gay Marriage, Right or Wrong? Seeing as some 12-year-old kid whose only source is a brief segment in the news as the justification to proclaim whether it is or not. I will be discussing the following things he said in this video with either facts or more ethical opinions. 1. The usage of gay as opposed to homosexual. 2. Is he really giving a choice by blatantly saying it's wrong? Is he really asking us? 3. God inventing a female and male solely to get married and reproduce. 4. Saying it's wrong to be different. 5. Saying it's fine to be homosexual, but not. 6. God doesn't like it, despite you not really being affiliated with God. 7. The news talks about ethics, despite the fact that the news is to remain impartial. 8. Your transformation from homosexual to heterosexual. 9. Placing equal value on your hand to a homosexual. And now I shall cover them, like said. 1. The first example of your immature personality is the lack of grammar and proper terminology. I'm not going to be one of those people who's going to give you the definitions of gay, but they are vast in quantity. And while most are in regards to homosexuality, it's debatable. It's also not exactly very formal and can be considered, and commonly considered derogatory. 2. For you to choose such a controversial subject, and then to give it one straight-out answer without giving anywhere near enough evidence to stabilize your view is nothing short of inconceivable. You practically cry on camera for people worldwide hating you, but every day you further reinforce, very poorly if I may add, the disgusting and twisted attitude society constantly condones that being gay is wrong. 3. Do you honestly think the male G-spot would be placed in the anus if God didn't want people to be gay? Get real. There's the argument of temptation of evil, but I'll cover that in another video specifically about that if you insist. I won't go into more details due to your age, but you get the picture. It's pretty obvious that the body, while aimed at heterosexual engagement, wasn't designed in a manner that dismissed any possibility of homosexual sexual contact. Furthermore, if God had a priority of reproduction, then he'd at the very least endorse bigamy, but even then, marriage is nothing but an inconvenience. The two contradict. 4. Typically, like so many Christians, you entertain the idiotic philosophy that it's not ethical to be a nonconformist. The statement itself, for me, is enough to prove your stupidity and general need to be yet another idle soul consuming the mere strains of logic and civilization left in this twisted society we live in today. 5. Look, you can't be diplomatic about this. You either want homosexuals eradicated or don't. If you love your Bible so much, and what you said in the video is what you believe, you hate them. If so, fuck you. 6. A very typical thing for a Catholic thing to do is to act as if you actually know what God thinks and act on his behalf. You don't. Period. While I don't know whether you're Catholic or Protestant, though I'm putting my money on the I don't know what they are option, entertaining the philosophy yet again reinstates your idiotic-like beliefs and ethics. 7. I think this a time to admit you're reading a Christian tabloid, which let's admit, isn't exactly reliable. The very fact you base an entire video and change your sexuality because some newspaper said so really does show the kind of person you are. 8. As said in my previous video, you Christians need to come to terms that being homosexual is not something you wake up one day and decide to be, you're born it. The stacks of research are available to you within a few clicks, yet you always run back to the source you're so dependent on and are brainwashed to believe is the only reliable one, the Bible. Either way, if you were homosexual before, you are most definitely still homosexual now. 9. It is nothing but pure inhumanity to do that. You leave me rather speechless to be quite frank. A homosexual is a human being, but the bastard you are says they are nothing but a mere body part. Yet again, fuck you, and a new addition to that, get the fuck off YouTube if you're going to be like that. MonotoneTeen.